Oh, you have notes? Guys, next installment in our Fake Deep series, coming right off of episode 51. Hi, Hyder, how we doing? It is a little bit later, right? How long has it been since it dropped?
Been
a
like
month?
2 weeks. Nah, chill.
No?
Like two.
So
like 2
not
weeks.
so not that bad.
No.
We're doing Creed 3 today.
Creed 3.
Bro, fucking fresh as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, it was a success.
Bro, sick as hell.
He did his thing, and that's where I wanted to start. I wanted to say, this movie's not groundbreaking. It's not the best movie anybody's ever seen. I'm sure. It follows a classic hero story. He nailed it, but he put his own thing on it. Like
The logistics of it, Hyder, was what was sick. Everything, like the fundamentals,
the
right?
cinematography was amazing.
Badass.
Best cinematography out of the 3 Creed movies.
For sure.
I thought it had
the fight scenes, right? In particular.
Yeah, the fight scenes were awesome. The costumes were honestly what they wore, bro. The fucking the entrances were crazy, bro. It felt like you were watching more so than all the other Creed movies. It really felt like you were watching a fucking like a live fight.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's unrealistic aspects to it, but he nailed it.
Let's get over to acting real quick. Obviously, another all-star, bro. Big time. He's making money now. Jonathan Majors.
Oh, bro, he got the bag.
Without a
Hollywood
doubt, bro.
bag.
He's so fucking good, man. It's insane. The difference we were able to see from one week to the next, the difference between Kang, him acting as Kang, and then him acting as this character.
And he killed it as Kang too, though. Yeah. But like he went from soft-spoken, but obviously you could tell he had some shit going on to fucking brash, cocky. Well, he started off a little soft-spoken but troubled, and then he went to cocky and confident, talking shit.
Tell you shit.
Like with the fucking vengeance, but you could feel that was what struck me about the movie. It was very emotional. You could feel you felt a lot. The story was fucking emotional between him and it was Adonis Creed and Damian Anderson.
That moment when Adonis is the beach scene, I think was great, bro. It was so fucking badass when he pulls up on him after he wins, after he beats his champ, after he beats Adonis's champion. I forget that guy's name. That fighter. That guy's a real fighter in real life too.
Oh, is he?
But yeah, dude, it's so impactful. The restaurant scene where he's like slowly but surely trying to make him gain his trust. Just to play him, was amazing. Yeah, like you said, very, very common like hero story.
It followed a very basic hero story.
But I think what we're getting at is that he executed it good.
Yeah,
right?
he did. He literally he did the fundamentals and he just did them justice, did them properly.
The director of Black Panther,
Ryan Coogler.
He directed the first and second one, right?
Yes.
Of the Creed movies.
Yes, and he still had production and writing credits.
He wrote.
His brother, I believe, wrote the screenplay. But obviously,
A-Team, they're killing it.
And then the person that composed the score, because the first 2 Creeds, I believe, the score was Ludwig Göransson,
fucking beast.
And I believe it was a woman. I'm sorry, we should give her credit. So let me look her up real quick. But the woman that produced the score for this one, she was part of his team. So still out of the same out of the same tree.
For those who haven't seen it, you guys need to watch Fruitvale Station. That's one of their first projects together. Michael B. Jordan stars in it. He's the main actor, and Ryan Coogler, I think that was his directorial debut.
Oh, for Ryan Coogler?
And it's really good. Yeah, it's really sad. It's a story about police brutality.
Oh.
It's pretty good. It's really good. It's sad.
Dude, but
so yeah, what I was getting at, sorry, is that they've been working together for a very long time. And then obviously he brought him on for Black Panther, and all the Creed movies. This franchise has been amazing. All 3 of them are really good. The second one was great.
I only got to watch bits and snippets of their press tour.
Okay.
It was obviously mainly Michael B. and Jonathan Majors.
Hey, they're homies for real.
Well, yeah, there was this whole article that they came out with saying that they want to work together they say they want to be like Al Pacino and
shit.
Was it Joe Pesci?
Well, I'm down for that.
Or whatever. Like they want to work together for like years to come.
I'm fucking down 100%. That'd be sick.
They had chemistry.
Yup.
You can't deny they had like some insane chemistry.
You can feel that shit. Isn't it insane how he's like acting and then he'll be like, go to the back of cut, whatever cut, and then they go behind scenes, review, and then Michael B. Jordan's like, oh, maybe we should do this, whatever, and then they're like, all right, and then set, whatever, and then act again, bro. Like I think that whole the director actor combo thing has always thrown me off. Ben Affleck's victim of that.
John Krasinski on A Quiet Place.
John Krasinski. That's always been like, I'm like, damn, that's like much respect to you.
That's so much to pull off.
So much work. So like I said, Michael B. Jordan, huge respects, bro. I think he's gonna blow up very soon. He's done a lot of shit. He's been in a lot of shit.
Yeah, I don't want to go ahead and say like, oh, he's a great director all this, because it's his first film, but the first film he made, he knocked it out the park. It felt so and that probably goes back to cinematography, but it just felt so grandiose. Like,
yeah,
it felt big, bro. Like, it felt big. The montage, especially with
the montage wasn't as good as others. I'm gonna keep it real.
I love the montage.
Really?
I did. I
it.
liked
It was
the montage.
it was very short and sweet to me, but it wasn't like as good. I didn't get as
I enjoyed
didn't
the
get as
montage.
hype as the other ones.
Obviously,
You know, one of my favorite parts, that when they were kids. I thought that was amazing.
Those were dope.
Those kids knocked it out the park too. The introduction is amazing. The storytelling, I think that's what you told me earlier about the storytelling and how that you like the story, the relationship between them.
yeah, because it was you get Adonis, he's moved on, he's become this big star.
He's retired.
He retires, which for me, those were the only two, I guess, if I had any issues with the film at all. Those were low key plot holes for me, but I mean, it's a movie, it's fiction, but and it's very rare for you to see unless he I don't know what his age was in the movie, quote unquote, but unless an athlete is suffering from some kind of injury or family issues, it's very rare that they retire so quickly.
Yeah.
So for Adonis, I don't know what the scope was for this film, but for him to retire so early was kind of weird.
I think that was just a story thing to make it more impactful for him to come back. And
No,
fight.
100% it was, but I'm just saying from a realism standpoint, you're like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And Damian being able to challenge for a world title.
Yeah, that was all it kind of moved quick. That was my only take with the movie.
It did. The rising action was a little too fast.
Yeah, it went hella fast. But they still killed it though.
But they killed it though.
The character development was still there,
Yeah. You were the one that told me about it. I probably didn't. I was probably so into it when I was watching it, and I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z head, so I can't believe I missed it. But the anime references were crazy.
Another thing, they're all fucking nerds. Literally,
I know Michael B's a nerd. For sure.
Ryan Coogler's they're all geeks. They love anime. They love Dragon Ball Z in particular. Like they're fucking geeks. So he took his opportunity to do some shit like that. And
the head fight scene was crazy.
The last fight was crazy. The last fight was amazing. That part where they kind of zone out and it's just them two in the ring and everything, the whole stadium goes black or whatever.
That was straight out of some Dragon Ball Z.
That's
shit.
so sick.
Shit was so nice.
So sick.
I feel like Michael B. Jordan is getting to that point where people hate on him a lot. I think it's like the Drake effect.
Yes.
Because
he looks good and he's good.
Well, old Drake, not current Drake. Because I feel like the beauty about Drake now is that he's embraced it. Whatever.
Which he had. Yes, 100%.
They think I'm corny, so fuck it. I'll be cornier.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do some cornier shit. And they hate Michael B. Jordan because if we think about it, what scandals has he ever had? Nothing.
Nothing.
The rum scandal from a few years ago.
And then the thing with the girl.
Yeah, but that's not really a scandal. He got dumped or they broke up. Whatever.
And she was a whore.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
But I feel like people hate him just because he talks about working hard. He doesn't go out. He always states he doesn't party. He never liked partying.
Yeah.
He's a nerd. He lives with his parents.
Yeah.
And he's good look. Obviously good looking as fuck. I feel like I do get it because I've always been one to say person can't ever be too perfect, and I always watch out for people that are too perfect,
look like that,
are always too happy.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, come on, dude, he's a solid
Killing
dude.
it,
Stop
bro.
hating him, and he's now what can we say about him?
Good work ethic. Look at this. He got something. Now he has something to back his shit up.
This Creed movie, I think, solidified it as it's okay, it's no longer a Rocky continuation.
What did you think about that? Because there was a scandal behind that, right?
What?
About Stallone not being in it.
Well, he didn't want to do it. He was done.
Really?
Yeah. He wanted to step back. And
he was a producer on it.
He's still a producer on it. But I think that's the best thing he could have done. Like, I think
The way they went through with it probably hit right. Yeah.
it was the best thing they could have done for the movie. Like, I mean, maybe they could have tied it a little better, just to continue the, be
For
like,
continuity.
oh, yes, for continuity purposes. But I think, I think him not being in it was the best thing they could have done for this movie. Let it breathe, like let him do it. And I think, like I said, personally for me, it was the best Creed out of the three.
I don't know about that. I need to rewatch.
I don't remember feeling as much emotion for the last two Creeds.
No,
as I
yeah,
did
no.
for this one.
Emotionally, yeah, I think that's right. But it just moved a little too quick for me. I don't know why, because the movie was 2 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just moved hella fast. Maybe because it was good, I guess. Maybe
It did move really quick.
No, but yeah, I love Jonathan Majors, man. Rising star, bro.
He was so cut. It was scary,
bro.
But
And their physicality.
Even
was
when I was
insane.
watching with Abigail, we were both like, "Damn, he's
Damn.
scary looking." Like, holy shit,
Bro, he's beast, man.
you could touch him and your finger will.
Another guy with that work
Slit.
ethic, huh? I think that maybe that's why they get along.
You seen his teacher like?
Oh
Dude,
yes,
dude,
he's like
that
shut
shit
up.
was
He was about to cry.
He looked like he was.
He was on
doing
that
it
talk
to it.
show, right?
Yeah.
He was for those who haven't seen, check it out. I don't know, you can search it up. Jonathan Majors was on a talk show, and the host, like, I don't know, they made a connection, and they brought on one of his old mentors from like acting
teachers.
school. Yeah, so that was pretty cool, and he like got all emotional. Bro, he's blown up. I'm hyped. Let's hope Marvel doesn't fuck him up though, huh?
Yeah. I didn't. Another thing I guess I didn't love, and this was more towards the end. I didn't love the foreshadow of a very, very likely. It's funny because I was telling Abigail even before the movie ended. I'm like, oh, they're hella foreshadowing at a spin-off series with his daughter.
So I don't like that.
Being a deaf fighter, like there's just so much money there. She's a woman. She's black. She's deaf. You know how much money's in there for that? Stop. Like,
and he's gonna direct everything.
Yeah. Well, no, and he already said there's more Creed shit coming. Like, he did say that.
Isn't there like a spin-off show or something?
There's spin-offs. So there's a Creed 4 coming.
See, that's where I start getting
And
pissed.
that's where Hollywood gets annoying. Like, you don't have to milk too much of a good thing. Like, let's just we don't need 10.
We don't need a fucking Creed universe.
And when I was a kid, it used to be cool. I was like, oh, fuck, I don't want any of this shit to end. Like, you want everything to keep going.
Yeah.
But now as I've gotten older, I'm like, bro, there's beauty in being able to finish a story. Like,
yes. And finishing it right.
Like, I would never want to watch a Good Will Hunting 2. Like, never.
Yes.
Like, I would never want to watch a fucking Shawshank Redemption 2. Now that I love that movie, but I don't know. There's so much.
I don't know about that, huh? Maybe Michael B. Jordan, maybe he's doing some wrong moves when it comes to that. They should have ended it nice.
Yeah.
And they could have.
I feel like 3 should have been in it. I feel like they could have ended it properly. But that's where they kind of pigeonhole themselves, because now it's like, oh, he retired once. Like, what's he going to do next? Is he going to keep fighting? Like, is he going
to be a mentor like how he was? I don't know.
I feel like that's how he should end it. He should mentor somebody and boom. And then if in like 10 years.
So he's going to become the next Sly?
But don't come out in the next one. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, maybe if they want to do the movie with his daughter, wait a couple of years, wait like 10 years, and then, cast a girl, whatever. That's cool. Like, don't get me wrong, a woman in a fighting movie is dope as fuck. Yeah, do it, but don't do it now. It's corny. You just ended this, and this was so good. I thought this was so good. They gave him. Imagine how that's scary, bro. They gave him a large scale project. This is a big movie. It's probably going to be one of...
The budget was insane.
And they did something different with the way they filmed it. Some Dolby. I don't know. I don't understand.
Oh, like cameras?
Yeah.
Okay.
They I don't know. It was shot differently.
They did IMAX.
There you go. It was IMAX shit. So they shot it differently from the other Creed. So it was a big scale project. And he knocked it out the park. So it's like, I don't know. Don't ruin what you did, just to, I don't know.
I guess we just have to wait and see.
Have integrity to the art.
See what comes up next with that franchise. I think it would have been better if they would have just sealed it off, though.
I think so too. Tessa Thompson did a good job too. By the
way.
Oh,
she's great.
She's so charismatic.
Yeah, she's great. They have a lot of chemistry too, huh?
They do have a lot of chemistry. They have a solid crew. Like,
how about the story, Hyder? I feel like we didn't touch the story enough. The mom passed. Did that hurt you a bit? I got kind of sad.
It did, especially when she kept saying Apollo.
Oh, when she was called, like if it was his dad,
Yeah,
that part was sad.
that part was.
That was a
very
nice
sad.
touch.
Her passing, but honestly, nothing hit me more than the resolution scene. So after the fight, when they were sitting in the locker room, and he was like, hey, "It's not your fault. Like it was my fault, or it wasn't your fault." That was tight because the story was. That's why I think it was a great story. It was because you saw both sides. It's like, yeah, I guess, like this dumb fuck had a gun, but at the same time, like you were his friend, you should have
backed him up,
tried to,
or at least reach out, right?
You should have seen how he was doing in jail. Didn't even call once.
But how about the mom hiding the letter though?
That was fucked. But still, it didn't change the fact that he didn't try to reach out though. Letter or no letter.
Yeah, you're right. No, I thought it was great though. The character development's insane in just this one movie, especially with Jonathan Majors' character with Anderson.
So I wonder.
Damien.
They're clearly making a Creed 4. I wonder if he's gonna come back for Creed 4.
Damien?
Yeah,
maybe.
Well, they left it open, like he's.
Yeah, they did, huh? Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't know. I hope they don't do nothing stupid. Like I don't know. After a 3 like this, I feel like they could just go so left trying to do something.
Yeah, do something like out of pocket.
Yeah, like they become wrestlers.
And from what I know, though, I think I told you this, that this is a story that had already been used in one of the Rocky movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a childhood friend came back, whatever. Like it had already been done.
Well,
but
he adapted
but they
well,
did a good
though.
job. Yep,
he did a great job. If we were to do a letterbox, what do you give this movie?
I think I gave it a 3.5.
Yeah, that's what I'd give it.
I think that's what I gave it. Yeah.
I feel like with a movie like this, like I said earlier, it's nothing groundbreaking, nothing out the norm, but it's a big movie it's hard to execute a big movie.
It's a third movie at that, Hyder.
A third. It's hard to execute. I wonder if it's the highest rated Creed. I don't know.
The 3?
I don't know if it is or not, but he executed. They all did.
Shout out them, bro.
They did as good as they could.
I'm very happy that it turned out to be good.
I actually have so that day they were giving out posters when I went still.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, I need to frame it. I want
Sick.
to put it here. I actually got a Creed poster and a Scream poster.
Fresh. I'm gonna go watch Scream right now after this. But guys, we'll be back with Fake Deep. I think next week.
Likely we're doing John Wick. Oh no, not because we're probably watching it Monday, so we won't do a fake. We'll come back to alternate. Well, we haven't done that
next week,
so we might do alternate, and then the following week we'll do Jonathan Wick.
Yeah, to give people some time to watch that too. Anyways,
yeah,
John Wick 4. That's amazing, and I think they're gonna keep it coming too, right? With John Wick.
No, they need to stop. Too.
I think that's and then they're doing the Ana de Armas
and
spinoff.
I love John Wick. I was thinking today. I'm like, is John Wick my favorite? Because I've never watched too many of the 007s, so I'm like, is John Wick my favorite action series ever?
The action's incredible, bro. The actual action stuff, the stunts are insane.
And the story's good enough. You know what I mean?
Hey, the boxing was insane.
It was insane.
It was great.
It felt like a big fight, bro. It felt like a huge fight.
Jonathan Majors killed it, man. Anyways, let's close out here.
You haven't watched Warrior with Tom Hardy and Joel?
Yes, I have. That movie's amazing.
It reminded me of it a little bit.
That's where they fight each other at the end, right?
Yeah, but then just Jonathan Majors' character, just being some fucking big yoked ass menace. That's what Tom Hardy played in Warrior. That movie is fucking great. That's actually one of my favorite movies too. Actually,
that's like a father-son movie too. That movie's sad.
I love how it ends though. Like
That's
you never
great.
know if they become friends or not. They just leave crying and
any movie that ends on subtlety.
And then Tom Hardy broke his shoulder.
It is beautiful.
Anyways, we're donezo.
Thanks, guys.
Fake Deep.
Creed 3.
Creed Tress.
Boom.
The soundtrack was fire too. Shout out Dreamville.
Dreamville. Oh, they were part of it?
They produced it. It's like, how Kendrick and TD did Black Panther?
Yeah.
They did Creed.
Fresh.
Yeah, J. Cole did that one, the interlude, like when he's like sparring and practicing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was J. Cole.
Fresh. I didn't even know that.
That was dope. It was dope. He even threw in a own reference to himself, how he might retire soon. Who knows, though?
Ooh.
Rappers always be saying that shit. All right, we're done.
Thanks, guys.